apply for a PPO upon the commission if there is family violence. Broadly, it goes towards the two categories. So yes, of course, physical violence, would be helpful. Would be constituting family violence, and others like psychological abuse as well. It's not entirely settled. I would say it would be the unwanted sexual behavior, which a lot of women unfortunately suffer in silence because they're embarrassed to talk about it, or it's a matter of proof as well. At the end of the day, in a court of law, how are you going to prove that it was unwanted or it was forced upon? If you're really hit or been subject to family violence, and then you come to court for the protection is really for future incidents of violence, and to allow you to have protection. You can apply for your child as well, so it's not only for yourself. It applies for both men and women of fathers and mothers. So the father can also apply for the child, the mother can also apply for the child, and for herself. Generally, if you do have a PPO and there's a domestic disturbance in terms of violence or harassment or imprisonment, forced imprisonment, then the police are more likely to intervene, either by making an arrest or by trying to remove the person physically or things like that. So again, I think with the PPO itself, the actual order itself, that helps in terms of assisting the victim with having legal intervention. The statute actually is quite specific in terms of categories of people that can apply for PPO. So it's maybe for family relationship. So you can see, the whole list of PPOs. In short, I think as long as you have a relation, a familial relation to them. For those who have exposure to victims of family violence, it is a physical form of violence, then of course it advises definitely to seek assistance in terms of making a police report. If there is a physical injury, the police will refer you to get the medical check from the necessary records and all that. So that's a whole process there that is taken care of. And with those reports, I think that really strengthens the case when it goes to court. So the expedited order is kind of, if you think about it, as an interim order, right? Because when the applicant applies, they will not be able to make any ruling on whether you need protection or you don't need protection, right? Until the complaint is served on the respondent, and then the respondent comes and says his or her piece, and her response. So sometimes in situations where the incidences that are claimed are so severe or shows an imminent danger that it will happen again, the court will normally give an expedited order. If parties are living together, there is also the option of, for example, a domestic exclusion order, which is a DEO for short. Very rarely issued, mostly given only when it's really dire consequences, nowhere to stay, but you exclude the respondent, the husband, father, the mother, the wife, the husband, from the matrimonial things. Most of the time when the court is satisfied for a DEO, they will only issue it for a particular period of time, and it will be reviewed. So even if the PPO is granted, the court will actually have review dates coming up. So they will say, 6 months time, come back for counseling, see where you are, maybe you reconcile, maybe you separated,